Each year, students at the Royal Grammar School in High Wycombe and from surrounding girls' schools stage a theatrical production at the end of March. In 2015, the musical to be performed was Rodgers and Hammerstein's second written musical, Carousel. I'm James Edwards, and I have perhaps the most unusual role in this production. So let me take you behind the scenes for this project, Camerasel. First and foremost, what is Carousel about?
Carousel, the musical, the plot is all about a kind of couple who are somewhat misfits in society. So these two fall in love and they're kind of set against this other couple who are kind of a classic couple who do want to fall in love and get married as soon as they can and have loads of kids. The plot's unusual because things begin to go sour for the unusual couple. Billy Bigelow teams up with a guy who is clearly a bad lot called Jigger, and Jigger leads Billy to a life of crime basically, and Billy actually fails in the aggravated robbery, kills himself out of total distress, and suddenly finds himself in heaven. And Billy sees things down on earth. He sees his daughter because he knew that his wife was expecting a baby but he's never met the baby. She's now 15 and the Star Keepers allow Billy to go back onto Earth and do a kind of good deed. But even that he kind of messes up. So it's a really tragic story. It's full of poignant numbers, full of sad moments. It's full of people kind of failing to do what they know they ought to do. So basically it ends with Billy having to withdraw back up to heaven, having tried to do something good for his daughter but not really doing it very well. In the final scene, his wife and his daughter, he kind of speaks for to them across the divide. He's trying to sort of make amends for his own failed life and help them to have a better life in the future by realising the blessings that they have and being positive.
Auditions for the production start in mid-October. The students are invited to the Queen's Hall at the RGS after school one Monday. The students don't find out until after the October half-term holidays who has got one of the principal roles.
Hi there, I'm Julie, this is Richard.
Hi.
And we are part of the direction team for Carousel. We're really happy to be back here at RGS. 2 years ago we were here doing our first production here of Les Miserables, which was fairly successful, and we had a great time, so we're back again for more.
We cast the show with 4 characters in mind, and the secret of casting, we find, is that you have to find personalities that are cast very close to the roles and also the ability to sing the parts, which is a crucial factor in musical theatre. So with the part of Billy, we need somebody, A, who could sing the role brilliantly, who also had the right kind of look and was able to act the text very convincingly. And Jonah fitted that bill. His ingenue is Julie Jordan. We need somebody, A, again, who could sing the part very convincingly. We found with Emily, didn't we, that she had the right quality of sound.
And also a depth of character.
Yeah, depth of character. Yeah. But Emily has a beautiful, legit, what we call classical legit musical theatre soprano. So she's able to spin the necessary legato line for If I Loved You, for example, which is quite a demanding song. As the two subplot characters, Enoch and Carrie, we needed somebody in Carrie who has a lighter voice, but who's able to play the comedy and quite a perky characterisation. And we thought Emily Myles fitted the bill extremely well with that particular character. And in Enoch Snow, we needed a light tenor who's got a good top A, who also can play the characterisation of Enoch, who is this squeaky clean, very focused, ambitious character who effectively invents sardines from herring. So there's quite a lot involved, isn't there, in the way of casting these roles, but it makes our job that much easier as directors when we get the right combination of people who can sing, act, and in equal measure those roles. We think we've got it right.
We do. We're sure we've got it right, actually.
We're sure we got it right, and we're really looking forward and very excited about getting this whole thing up and running.
Hey, I'm Tony Holton. I'm playing Billy Bigelow, who is the barker for the Carousel at the beginning of the show and is the main protagonist of the show. I cannot wait I cannot wait for March performances. I think the show's going very well. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and yes, great cast, great people. I can't wait.
Hi, I'm Ben Cisneros and I'm playing the part of Mr. Snow in this year's production of Carousel. I'm really excited about the production. It seems to be going really well so far, and I'm very excited to see what everyone can produce.
Hi there, my name's Tom Noyes, playing Jigger in Carousel, and shaping up quite well, I think. It's going pretty well. That's it.
Hi, I'm Emily Myles and I'm playing Julie Jordan in Carousel. Harry and Billy fall in love and they get married, but then it all goes a bit wrong in Act 2. It's not a happy marriage, but she's a very strong woman, and and I'm really looking forward to the shows.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm playing Carrie Pifferidge, who is Julie's best friend in the story. And my character's role, I guess I'm a contrast to Julie. She's quite an indecisive character, whereas I know what I want in life. I've got my husband set up and my nice family life planned. Whereas Julie's obviously got a bit of a different relationship with Billy, and it creates quite a nice contrast in that sense. This is the first musical production I've taken part in, and it's been really good fun. I do love the singing, and the acting's been a bit of a challenge, but it's all been a great experience, and it's been lovely to work with such a talented bunch of other young people.
Hi, I'm Amy G, and in Carousel I'm playing Nettie Fowler, who is Julie and main character's cousin. And I own a spa by the sea. I have my own business. I'm an independent, strong woman. I'm a little bit older than everyone else, but I'm very, very experienced. I know all the characters quite well. They always come to me for the summer.
Rehearsals begin in November. The cast begin by learning all the songs before doing any blocking on stage, so we can avoid trying to hold sheet music alongside our lines. These rehearsals run throughout the second half of the autumn term, every Monday evening. One evening, only the principals are called, so that they may focus on their solos and duets.
I'm
In the new year, rehearsals start to pick up as the stage direction team arrive and start to block scenes. However, the Holtons decide to make an interesting change to the setting of the musical.
Originally, Carousel was a Hungarian play, and quite a dark play at that, called Lilium. And Lilium is the title role, Billy. He's actually, it goes to purgatory rather than going to the pearly gates, so to speak. And Rodgers and Hammerstein transported that Hungarian play to Maine on the east coast of America and set it in 1873, 1875, that time. We decided we didn't want to go with that period purely because it's a little bit too removed for modern audiences.
Yeah, and costume-wise, it was very fussy. A lot more to deal with.
Bustles.
So, yes.
And lots of sort of American sort of big dresses for the girls, and it's a little bit too pretty and fussy,
yeah.
as Judy says. So we decided to go up a generation to the early 1900s, so no later than say 1910, where I think the audiences can relate to that period far more than going back you know, a generation of 50 or 40 years or whatever. And we believe that the period is far more attractive and a lot less fussy.
Yeah, clutter-free, and
yeah.
the action then becomes the most important thing.
Additionally, some of the other speaking roles are assigned.
Hello, I'm Naomi Fever and I'm playing Mrs. Mullen. My character is the owner of the Carousel, and Billy Bigelow, who's the main character, is my barker and I'm his boss.
Hi, I'm Ben and I play Mr. Bascom in Carousel. He's the owner of the mill who Jigger and Billy unsuccessfully try to rob during the second act.
Hey, I'm Cameron Goodman. I'm playing the first Heavenly Friend in RGSHW Carousel production. I help Billy after he dies, and of course see if he gets back into heaven.
My name's Jethro Reeve. I'm playing the captain. The captain comes on when Billy kills himself because he's trying to steal from me, and we don't like it.
I'm Jonathan Oatley. I'm a general chorus member, and I'm also playing the policeman in the show. I am not happy with Billy because I think he's a criminal.
Hi, I'm Matteo and I'll be playing Enoch Snow Jr. in Carousel. He is the eldest son of Enoch Snow and Carrie.
Over the next few weeks, each of the major scenes are blocked. The full company is not required for a few weeks whilst the scenes featuring principals are blocked. At the start of each rehearsal, the cast needs to warm up, both vocally and physically.
Penguin warm-up is a classic Wycombe Swan warm-up for youth project shows, and we thought we'd bring it to RGS this year. I think it's been greeted with great success.
As the production draws ever closer, costumes need to be prepared. It's the job of Mrs. Nicky Sharp to decide what the overall theme for the cast needs to be. However, she also sources and compiles costumes for every person with a role besides that of a chorus member.
Hello, I'm Nicky Sharp and I'm in charge of costumes and a few other jobs. The look we're going for Carousel is New England, the fisherman scene, the sort of early Edwardian look. But these are poor people, so they harness the make do amend mentality, so you won't be seeing too many costume changes. The boys are wearing grandad shirts, which fortunately are still fairly popular, rugged trousers, belts, braces, that kind of thing, and girls hopefully some pretty blouses, longish skirts, Edwardian belts, and then later on in the graduation scene we'll update that slightly to have pie crust blouses, etc.
first night nerves are unavoidable, given as opening nights are renowned for something going wrong. Before each show, the cast need to warm up, suit up, and make up before getting their microphones on.
Oh right, I haven't. No, I haven't. Well, he's not actually there. Is Mike?
Guys, do you mind like turning the music down a little bit because I'm making a little bit of a vlog? Hi! How do you turn this shit? Okay, there you go. Now I can see what we're doing. There you go. Hey, I'm Scarlett Holton and I'm at Carousel. I'm getting my makeup done right now. This is Pamela. She's my makeup artist. Can you see yourself? I'm getting my base put on, which is basically foundation. Okay. I flinch a lot when I get my makeup done, so I apologise. Back, and I've had my base put on. Pamela, let's see what makeup you just put on me. So we have some cream, and we have some powder. So that was that done. So now I'm gonna put some for that on. Yep, blusher. Get some blusher put on. I make the best faces when I get makeup put on. Okay. So that's my blusher done. What are we gonna have next, Pamela? Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow. Excuse my flinching. This is the worst bit. So I got my. Turn it down. I can do my own. Oh, I do my own lipstick. It's okay. I'm done. Thank you. So I got my eyeshadow on. Sorry, James, you made me turn this down on me. My fans can't hear me. I'm gonna get my mascara on now and my lipstick. It's Hugh Lawton, hello. So I'm gonna go through to the girls to change it now.
The sense of excitement and tension grows backstage amongst the cast as the house opens and the audience begin to take their seats. A few hiccups are to be expected in a dress rehearsal. The directors will be a little miffed, but it's not the end of the world. However, this was the real thing, and it had to be done right. The first night runs very smoothly, a few small technical hiccups, but none of the audience seem to notice, boosting morale all round. The second night runs equally smoothly, which is important given that it was the night that was recorded for the official DVD.
Oh yes,
The third night flies by, bringing us to our last performance. Emotionally charged, the Saturday night was the last night of the production the company had invested 6 months of their lives in. Energy backstage was high. This would be fantastic. Several cast members brought cakes in to mark the occasion. Individuals from shows gone by show their faces backstage to great excitement. The final night ends with words of thanks from the cast to those who deserved it, like the directors, tech team and costume department, as well as a powerful final rendition of You'll Never Walk Alone as an ensemble. Emotions ran high between the cast as this was the last time they would see each other in a long while. The audience feedback we received all seemed to comment on the professional nature of the show and the cast. The audience was happy, so we were happy.
First musical I ever went and saw, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't half bad, to be honest. I've seen the last couple, and that was definitely second. I really, really liked it.
It was brilliant.
I can't believe we've just seen a production in a school. It was just so amazing. Well done to all of you.
You look superb up there. Ever so well done.
We really enjoyed the show tonight. Thought the singing was fantastic. Yes. Only one slight bugbear. One. Just the one.
Was the subtext of domestic violence in the circus, let alone in later life, and that it's okay to beat your wife as long as it doesn't hurt.
Yes, that somehow it doesn't hurt, and that will lead to a declaration of love. Yes, this is not true, people. This is a lie for the theatre. Smoke mirrors.
Good.
absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I loved it. Oh man, didn't see you there. I tell you what, we were just discussing the show, but it was very good. One of my highlights was definitely the dance in the middle of the game. Choreographed beautifully. But the way they worked together, Tom and Tony, just chemistry. There was clear characterisation. I thought the principals were really on point. I thought real depth to the performances. I thought the ensemble worked nicely. It did. Good job. As a whole piece. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And Jonah. Jonah, you were fantastic. Oh, so I'm just on camera with James here. And I was just saying, when you died, hand on heart, I was quite shocked. A little bit sad too. I did wipe a tear from his eyes. I just. Overall, great performance. Resoundingly. Great cast. Great songs. And above all, a great story. Thénardier, Augereau, and Valjean, anytime.
All that was left now was for the DVD footage to be edited together and for the cast to be reunited for a group showing in a few months.
No, we moved all the guitars downstairs so Cameron Lamming couldn't play them.
Okay, let's go.
Like a dear little baby in her bassinet.
However, one final question remains. Is this the last we'll see of the Holtons?
One would hope not. One would hope not, seriously. But you never know. You never know. It's a long way off. 2 years is a long time in showbiz.
I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all the amazing cast and crew of Carousel, as well as our brilliant directors, for just such a wonderful time on Carousel and making it the highlight of my year, and if not that, one of the many highlights of my year. Please do check out my channel. I've got mostly Sims videos, so I'll leave a link to one of them here. But if you liked the montage from this video, that is to say, the montage of photos and small videos, or if you just like the Tom's singing voices, then I've got a video of purely that, which I'll leave a link to here. So thank you for watching, and bye. Why am I still in costume? It's June 1st.